Hey everybody, welcome back to Point to Play Games, and today we're playing some more Whispers of a Machine. The last time we were around here, we talked to this guy here who just so happens to essentially be the, I don't remember what he's called, but he's essentially just a glorified gardener. And we did learn that there is a place where I believe it was called Saffron, but there is a location to the north where the... yes, there it is. Mimir Road, where the plants that we found at the murder scene come from. We also got to check out the body of Maya, as well as look at her apartment. And with that, our only real direction to go right now is go north. So, we'll exit the canteen by first going into the canteen and then leaving it. And then we'll head north up to the, up to both our suspicion of where the house is, as well as up towards, well, actually literally to Mimir Road, so that we can check out the area.
Alright, this is Mimir Road. Carl came through here recently.
Perfect. So there's quite a little bit to look at. I think the first thing I want to do though is let's look at the boot for the boot prints. Hello. Okay. So we've confirmed he came this way and then went up into that house, which hopefully would be the house that you know, that person is in. We could, of course, you know, do that the entire way, but first I want to use the smart scanner real quick, just so that we can get a quick glance around everywhere and make sure, yep, nothing important. So yeah, let's just click around real quick before we try and go into any of these doorways.
Replica of multi-purpose cultivation robot, courtesy of Nordson Museum.
Oops, clicked a little too fast, that's my bad.
Replica of prospecting, surveying, and defense robot, courtesy of Nordson Museum.
Alright, let's check out these crops.
I'd say those are saffron crocuses.
Cool.
Not sure what those are. Doesn't look like tomatoes, at least.
Astute observation.
Lettuce, carrots, and something else.
Amazing. Alright, let's, I guess, I don't know. Let's check out the clay and just kind of, you know, keep clicking around, looking around, things like that.
Alright, got some clay.
I don't know why I have some clay, but I have clay. So I guess let's just see if we can do anything with these doorways.
There are many entrances around here. I need something to go on before I'd consider going inside.
I see, so it literally wouldn't let us do it unless we...
The boot prints lead up this set of stairs. I should head up and have a look.
There we go. There's our expected answer. So let's head up to this apartment's hallway. Actually,
more runes. Seems to be a common thing in Nordsund.
Okay, I was just curious if there was anything interesting there. Let's go up to this apartment.
Oh, this floor sure looks squeaky clean.
It better. We spent all yesterday mopping it. Wiped all the doors, too.
Oh, just my luck.
Oh, are you fond of filth or something?
Let me see. A colleague of my city cop days would certainly say so. Major clean freak, that one. In this case, yes, official police matters. Don't clean this hallway until further notice. Or no, but filth contains valuable information for a detective.
No, but filth contains valuable information for a detective.
Oh, I understand. Let me know if I can be of service.
Perfect. So most likely we're going to end up talking to this gentleman, but I guess let's first use the forensic scanner. As expected, there would be no boot prints, rather. Do we have any instances of Carl's bio? Not so much. Let's check out smart scans, see if there's anything interesting. And not so much. Alright, so here's our move. Let's turn on the biometric reader. Let's just talk to the janitor.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
I'm Special Agent England, here to investigate the recent murders. I need to ask you a few questions.
Okay, I'm Sven, the caretaker of this apartment block here. What can I help you with?
So, let's start off by asking just about these things right here and see if he can give any information to us.
Do you know anything about the recent murder of a man named Carl?
Nope. As far as I know, no Carl lives here.
What about frequent visitors?
Maybe. Haven't heard the name Carl, but then again, I don't socialize with the tenants. It might recognize the man if I saw him.
Well, that's a dead giveaway. We can show him the bloody photo. It has a picture of Carl fine. It's just whoever the imaginary or mystery woman is.
Do you know anything about the murder at the museum?
Nothing but common knowledge. I haven't been in that part of town for a while. A shame what happened to Maya, though. She always seemed like a harmless lady to me. Can't imagine who'd want to kill her.
You and me both, friend. All right, let's talk about Carl.
Do you know a certain Carl Oscarson?
Nope, doesn't ring a bell.
It's to be expected. I feel like that we're not going to really get anything out of this right now. But it doesn't hurt anyways before we show him the photo.
I'm looking for a young woman from around here. She's connected to Carl, the man who was murdered today.
I have no idea who Carl was, so I'm not sure what you want from me.
Well, are there any young women in this building?
I'm looking at one.
Ha ha. A tenant, obviously. Probably living alone.
I've seen maybe 3 or 4 young women in this building lately, but I work in 16 buildings. Kinda hard to keep track.
Fair enough. Do you know which apartments they live in?
Not a clue. I usually just see them pass me by when I'm working, and they practically treat me as part of the furniture, so...
That's fair. Let me see. Just for the sake of talking about everything.
What's your opinion on Commissary Anderson?
He's all right. A diplomat, I've heard. It believes in dialogue.
And
Do you know anything about Councilwoman Ruth?
She doesn't mince her words, that one. Some people take an issue with that, but I think it's refreshing. I heard she used to be a Central Bureau agent. Apparently she got her position here as some kind of retirement package.
That's interesting. All right, and what about, let's just talk about the doctor first.
Do you know Dr. Pearson?
Yeah, everybody knows Dr. Pearson. Kind of bookish, but I like his sense of humor. Dark and twisted, my cup of tea.
Perfect. All right, let's talk about Maya and then let's show him a photo.
Do you
She doesn't mince her words. I heard
I accidentally clicked on the same one.
What can you tell me about Maya Strand?
We were acquaintances. I'd been helping her with repairs in the museum every now and then.
Okay. When was the last time you saw her?
A few weeks ago. I was supposed to fix a showcase for her. Odd thing, though.
Yeah?
I saw her enter the museum from afar, but when I followed her inside, I couldn't find her. So I left the building, and then she came out the same way I did, acting all surprised, saying she'd been in there the whole time.
Strange.
That's interesting. Well,
Thanks. You can get back to work.
Alrighty.
let's show him this bloody photo.
Hey, do you recognize this young couple?
Oh, right, that fella.
You know him.
Yeah, I remember him. Most people just ignore me, but he always says hi. Nice guy.
How often would you say he was here?
At least on a weekly basis, but I work in many other buildings too, so it's hard to say.
Got it. What can you tell me about him?
Just this one thing. He came up to me and asked about the electricity in apartment 113. He wondered if it was possible to get more power.
Odd. Did he say what for?
No. I told him to take it up with the residential office. There are strict quotas. He said he would bring it up with the tenant, a friend of his.
Okay. Do you know anything about the tenant?
Nope. Discreet, whoever it is. No idea who lives there.
Understood. Where can I find apartment 113 exactly?
It's on this floor, just around the corner.
All right, thanks.
No problem.
Perfect. Perfect. That's the exact type of information we were looking for. Let's see if we can get into this apartment.
Nothing. Guess no one's home. Locked.
Okay. Well, there's a keypad. Just out of curiosity. All right, let's... it's not going to do it, is it? Let's click on this keypad.
Some kind of code lock. Looks disconnected.
That's interesting. So we have a code lock that appears to be disconnected and a locked apartment.
A small, unique-looking key.
This small key, I think we got it from Carl, didn't we? Let's try this.
Nope, no fit.
Oh, that's too bad.
That combination makes no sense.
Look, I can dream.
That combination
Alright, let me think here. Let's talk to Sven real quick.
Hey, Sven?
Yeah?
I need to get inside apartment 113. Can you help?
Sure, you can borrow this master key. Don't leave with it, though. I'll need it later.
Okay, thanks.
Perfect. Perfect. We can now get through the door.
Thanks. You can get back to work.
Alrighty.
Alright, let's use this master key to get in here.
Huh.
What is this? Now the keypad wants to work?
Hi, Doofus. You're registered now. Go try it out. Remember how you totally flipped the day I first came to Nordsund? Kisses.
Alright. So you have a keypad. Alright, so it's 3 digits. 3 whole digits. And I have no idea.
There has to be some way to determine who rents that apartment.
I have no clue.
Finding the identity of the tenant should be the first step to determining the door code.
Alright, so I have to figure out who lives there first. Well, that's just a pain in the neck.
I don't think that's the right place.
Oh, okay, so I guess I can't ask other people anything. Look at us go more towards this upper one. Empathetic. Say Path of Balder? Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay. So let's think about this for a half second. Let's talk to Sven.
Hey, Sven?
Yeah?
Sven?
Hey, I used the master key and some kind of electronic code lock on the side lit up.
That's weird. Those pre-collapse gizmos are supposed to be disconnected. Surprised they even work.
Wait, so the occupant turned it on without telling you?
I guess so, yeah. They must have some technical expertise. I don't even know how those things work myself.
Can't you force it open? Disconnect it, use an override code or something?
No way. Those things go way over my head. I'd say your best bet is cracking the code.
Very helpful.
Thanks. You can get back to work.
Alrighty.
Well, you know what, Sven? Here you go.
Here's your key back. Thanks for lending it to me.
You're welcome. Happy to help.
Alright, so let's go outside. I'm not too sure what else we can do, but let's go north of town real quick. Just trying to think
I don't think I need to go further north right now.
Okay, I guess not. So, what we have is a piece of clay, a scalpel, molding resin, a small key, and a handwritten note. There has to be something we can do here.
Nice and thick. I can easily shape it with my hands. That action doesn't seem productive. I don't see how those things... I don't see how...
Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, let's go up here again real quick. I just wanna... Can I use any of these things?
I don't see how those things work.
Is there even a reason?
That action doesn't... That combination makes...
It's easier said than done right here. Alright. Just gonna quick click. Let's make our way just back to the town. There's gotta be... There has to be something. Let's just check out the east real quick. Elders. So we have a young man. Statue, some wind chimes, and some robot shop.
A need, a guilty pleasure, something frightening.
Excuse me?
Humor me. I need some inspiration for my poem.
Oh, I get it. What was it again?
A need, a guilty pleasure, something frightening.
Trusting. I like that. Trust, eavesdropping, and loneliness.
Trust, eavesdropping, loneliness.
Thank you.
So, you have a poem for me now?
I'll need some time. Come find me later.
Okay, that's interesting.
An anatomically correct gentleman.
It's a very interesting way of saying he has every single part of him.
Nice, soothing sounds.
Alright, I can't take those.
Looks like an apartment building. I don't.
Okay, what about this robot shop? Just trying to think of anything, really, at this point. Well, this is interesting.
Howdy, Pilgrim, and welcome to Walter's Bot Emporium. Novelty bionics, pet androids, robotic companions, we've got them all.
Hi there. I'm Special Agent Vera Anglin.
Ooh, here to solve the murders, right? What? Did Pop spill some oil when he lubed my joints this morning? I told you to keep my chassis clean in case of chicks.
For crying out loud, Nissa, just let the police lady ask her questions.
Oh, great. A ventriloquist act.
Oh no, she's on to us. Fine, you caught me. The man with the blue hat is just a puppet that I'm cunningly controlling with this set of strings.
That's a gosh darn lie. I'm fully steam-powered.
Let me see. You know I'd arrest you for constructing illegal AI, but there clearly isn't any intelligence involved here. Wow, that's cutting. Is inappropriate behavior, citizen? I have some questions about the murderers. Okay, cut the silliness now. I just like this so very much.
You know, I'd arrest you for constructing illegal AI, but there clearly isn't any intelligence involved here.
Ha! That's...
See, if you were any smarter, you'd have a great comeback there.
Okay, Walter. It's time for you to do less talking and more listening.
Sure thing, officer. Just keep in mind that all of these are just harmless automatons. There's no real CPUs or nothing around here.
I'm not here to report illicit technology. I'm just...
All right, then shoot.
Oops.
Ask away.
I just like how he seems nervous just by default. Alright. Look, pal, I got a locked door. You seem like the type of guy that might be able to help me with that.
Do you know anything about electronic door locks?
Why do you ask? If anything happened, that wasn't me.
Subtle, Pops. Don't read too much into it. People have a tendency to accuse him of things.
Relax, I just need to get a door open. I was wondering if you had any ideas.
Mayhaps. What kind of lock is it?
It has one of those keypad things, and I think the code has 3 digits.
Can't you just push the buttons 999 times?
She's a human, Nissa. That sort of activity is not as stimulating for her as it would be for you.
Ooh, you know what I'm thinking?
No way. You'll ruin something, or worse.
Please, Pops, I could be her sidekick. She and I could solve mysteries together.
Walter, sometimes you take this ventriloquism skit a bit too far.
Pops could rig my arm. My good arm, that is. Unlike Mr. Limpy here on my left.
Let's not get into that, Nissa.
To push those buttons super fast and brute force the code.
I think I'll take my chances by myself, thanks.
Oh well, can't win them all.
Wow, how completely unhelpful. Alright, I guess let's ask about the murders real quick.
Do you know about the murder of Carl Oscarson?
Oh, yeah, poor Carl. He was a friendly guy. Came here buying spare parts every now and then.
Spare parts? Like what?
All sorts. Filters, tubes, nuts and bolts, various electrical gizmos.
Any idea of what the parts were for?
Couldn't say, but I'm pretty sure whatever it was, it had fluid in it. Maybe a water filtering system, a pump, something like that.
All those parts laying around, but do I ever get a working left arm, Pops? No, you'd rather let some carpenter assemble a goddamn aquarium.
I could replace Mr. Limpy with a water gun if you prefer.
Man, soon you'll even let the kids paint a clown face on me again.
With a water gun for an arm, at least you could spray yourself clean afterwards.
So I take it you have no idea who killed Carl?
None whatsoever. Wrong place, wrong time, maybe. He didn't seem like the type of guy to make enemies, anyhow.
Alright, and what about Maya's murder?
What do you know about the murder at the museum? Maya Strand.
I don't know anything about the attack, but I worked with her from time to time. Some of my handiwork can be seen in her exhibitions.
Ah, they got some robots in there.
Yeah, I assembled them from parts I found in the junkyard. Or the bot cemetery, as I like to call it. Sometimes I feel more like an archaeologist than a mechanic.
Got it. So, do you have any idea who killed Maya?
Ooh, I got a theory.
No, Nissa, it wasn't the big war robot in the main exhibition.
Why not? That thing is huge. It could easily rip people to pieces, or buildings for that matter.
I know because I built it, Nissa. It's totally harmless.
I don't buy it, Pops. It's got red eyes. That's a telltale sign of a bot turned evil.
What I wanted to say was that Maya could be a little odd, but I have no reason to believe anyone would want to kill her.
Pops calling others odd. Now that's a joke that requires no punchline.
Walter, try to focus on the subject matter, please.
Alright, well, we got a few more questions to ask about, the tenant, commissary, things like that, things that feel a little bit more benign. However,
I'm off.
unfortunately,
See you later.
Take care.
that is...
Bye-bye, police lady.
Oh god. That is gonna have to wait until next time when we get to continue talking to Nissa and Walter. Two very interesting people and just a wonderful ventriloquist act that is only mostly driving me insane. Anyways, like I said, that's all the time we have for today here at Point to Play Games. Thank you very much for joining me for some more Whispers of a Machine, and I look forward to seeing you next time. See you later.